Hello everybody, this is a grumpy old guy gaming. If you watched last week's Weekend Warrior, then you already know where we're heading, and you didn't really need an intro, and if you didn't watch last week, then there's not much to tell about last week. We actually tried to do this part of the storyline and found ourselves vastly outgunned. So we went ahead throughout, did some auxiliary dungeons, and got some levels. Also made a couple equipment changes. Going to log in here. Gonna be no fancy cutscene or anything of the sort. As I said, I leveled up to 35. Also got a level for Piros. I don't believe we leveled Mystral up, but it was close. One thing I will say is, if you notice, we've got a vastly different sword in our current employ. We've got the Byakugan Custom. And the reason we are using the Custom over the Avenger is, one, you get that extra point of accuracy, and two, the skills Karin and Oka actually hit multiple targets, which is a very nice thing. Actually, I'm not sure what Cossack Leader has. Okay, nothing we're interested in. Looks like we are all squared away, ready to go. I can't resist when I see, people coming by. I've got to check out what they've got for trade. Just how I roll. Yeah, Blessed Blight, not terrible, but not worth going out of the way for Rick Game. I know, sentences that could haunt me later. Going to stick with the same party, and we're going to go after that story dungeon. So Piros, level 39, very newly acquired, only 7 experience in, and Mystral, level 40, a little over halfway through. We ourselves are level 35, and we are going to Unstoppable Bestie Legend, area word given to us by Wise Man for our second test. There is a new boss here, and it is our goal to get down to the boss and take it out. Go ahead, now that we're in the field, get things set up. And while we're here, let's go ahead and clear out the field. It's not the way I usually go, but given the difficulty of the dungeon, we should probably reap as many benefits as we can while the monsters are at their most approachable. Here we've got some Grand Electrics, and you can already see the multi-target attack paying dividends. Piros got 2 kills just from us holding the Grand Electrics in place. Thought he was about to get a third. He ended up doing so. It cost us the rest of our SP, but I'd rather use a Mage's Soul than spend time in, electric spell hell, as it were. Of course, everybody gets a Mage's Soul because I'm so used to handing them out to party members that I forget I was the one that needed it myself. Iron Ball Titan. Fun single target battle to be had here. Just keep Mystral throwing the Ola reps while we go ahead and attack away. We being myself and Piros. Not the 2 most lightning fast attack rates of all time, but we make it through and pick up a ridiculous amount of experience points for what all in all was a pretty easy battle, and it should be. We've got it outnumbered 3-1. just gonna cast again wrong there, holding in place. That time it made the mistake of getting within our attack threat range. And Piros makes good on the second Grand Electric, meaning we can hold on to some SP. It is worth noting that I am almost exclusively using the Karin attack on the Byakugan custom simply for conservancy of skill points. It's only 30 skill points, and with 80 at my disposal, I don't want to go too deep into the well, just so I've got some for the next time. Once again, too concerned about healing our friends than ourselves. And the Grand Electric actually drives us into more Grand Electrics, and in fact does take us out. Fortunately, Mystral on the spot, and we can return the favor nice and quick. Unfortunately, we are going to have all sorts of issues catching them without that speed boost. Karin finishes off 1, Piros with the assist for 2, and this Grand Electric was just sort of spectating there. End up taking it out pretty quickly, as well as another bystander one, so that quick the situation turns in our favor. And we pick up a St. Cross for our troubles as well. Little hesitant there, that hurt us. But fortunately they love giving speed down to Mystral, which doesn't hurt us nearly as much as it could. Ultimate attack, Piros Crush. Nice. Well, Mystral is super slow here. Let's go ahead and speed her up. And let's go ahead and refresh Piros' speed charm as well. Throw our suite of buffs up and get ready to take out more of this field. We will be doing a full field purge and then just quickest route through the dungeon. Big mess there, but the Grand Electric's not getting away. We managed to take it out with a Ganron. Really hoping for more Iron Ball sightings, as the 33 experience we picked up there for GAWGZ was fantastic. And, you know, sometimes all you gotta do is say it and it will come. Iron Ball Titan at our command. Almost feels like a day off kind of battle. There you see the protect break, but we know we're already draining once in this dungeon, so we're not going to risk it further. Unless we absolutely have to. And that may well be the case down the line. Lucky I hit the shoulder button there, as that turned out to be a risky treasure, and I was diving in with the circle button. Pick up a golden turban as well. Let's see what else we got coming up here. All kind of Grand Electrics, and again, just let Piros do what Piros does. We can certainly help out in our own little way. Probably a little riskier than we had to be there. But either way, that's 4 Grand Electrics down. They did manage to once again steer us into activating another portal, but all that was in that portal was a regular chest that yielded a lightning bolt. Just like that, we're down to 5 portals left out in this field. I'm not going to take it easy on these Grand Electrics. Grab a Mage's Soul for the sake of convenience. Next portal. Hit that one nice and early, and that'll give us a quick kill. And make that 2 as Piros comes in for the assist. 20 experience for GAWGZ and 14 apiece for Mystral and Piros. So we're working our way through the last few portals here out in the field, coming up on a symbol, and now everybody's got Rig's same fantastic boost to have. If only some yuts didn't sell the ceramic helm, we would have that constantly. More Grand Electrics. More Grand Electrics ending badly. They did a smart thing, however, and gave us the speed down. Didn't matter too much in the end game as Piros went hog wild. Yet more electrics out here. We've got a veritable electric company, if you will. Picking up the moon out of that chest and Mandragora in the field. Iron Ball Titan to close out the field. A nice, safe battle with, you know, a fairly exotically attired giant that's going to net us stupid amounts of experience. Rig's Same's doing all the healing we need in this one. Give Mystral the battle off, and just like that, we finish up as the buffs are winding down. Not much to do here, but get into the dungeon. Like I said, we're not going to dally around the dungeon here. We've already done enough out in the field. Plus, things, as you'll see, will pick up dramatically once we get rolling. Everybody is going to get speed buffs. Once I get down to the boss battle, everybody is going to get a full boost suite. Yes, I know physical accuracy isn't going to matter that much to Mystral. Doesn't mean I'm not still going to do it. Portal right here in this key intersection. 2 Grand Electrics, and it just works out so beautifully when all of the attacks hit. No damage from the Grand Electrics. Piros finishes off what we set up. The nice setup and spike combo. Pick up a Raging Plasma and get the wonderful tone of me trying to move through the door, forgetting that it's offline mode and it's going to try and move automatically without confirming with the circle button. More Grand Electrics as I am just sitting there monitoring the hell out of this. Going to ignore that immature egg and go to the corner of this room where we're going to run into yet more Electrics and a Sphinx Menhir. Unfortunately, Piros is rather preoccupied with the Grand Electric at the start of this battle, and the Menhir is actually going to get 2 resurrections off on the Grand Electric before we get things focused where they ought to be focused. Down goes the Menhir, and just in the nick of time, because this Grand Electric is working over Mystral from a range, and we can't be having that. Piros with a slight tap to the head cracks the Grand Electric in half. Might be exaggerating there, but it's tough to tell because it's dead and no longer on the screen. Goblin and Curus out of the spawned chest, and the chest in the room yields a lightning bolt. Just like that, we are on to floor 2. Floor 2, the last of our safe floors. Starting in floor 3, things get a little crazy. So far I've made it as far as the 5th floor, but I did not get to the boss battle with GAWGZ. Is worth noting, I have run this a couple times today, not with much success, and certainly not enough to get a finished upload. That's more over on me, crazy schedule, and just random things occurring at inopportune times. Either way, make it through a Sphinx Menhir. A little choppy there towards the end, not the smoothest battle we've had. But I'd rather get the misses and odd timing foibles out of the way in a battle against one Sphinx Menhir than against the boss. So let's hope this is just working out some of the missteps. Not going to go up and chance that very top hurdle, although we very easily could. Just wanted to come this way for the free treasure. You could hear the cacophony of immature eggs that I'm skipping. Can't really hear the one I picked up. Key intersection, and that's going to give us a treasure chest. Get a linen cuirass there. And a linen cuirass there. So, pair of them. And down to the 3rd floor we shall head. Floor number 3, and like I said, this is where things get a little bit crazy. 3rd floor is going to introduce one monster to the table that has single-handedly upped the danger factor for us by a factor of 10, I would say. It's adding a whole other digit to it, and that monster is an Inferno. Floating wizard type, it's magic tolerant, and it can confuse. This is a monster we did not have the good fortune of running into on floor 2, though it was certainly there. It is a dark force, and as you can see from the one hit it landed on Mystral, the thing hits for a ton. I mean, one shot and she was down to critical range. Moving to the next portal here. Still no Inferno this time, thankfully, but a pair of Sphinx Menhir. So even though it is my decided opinion to drain as little as possible, that was kind of a situation where I had to, and you can see we paid for it. Ended up taking a physical attack down, personal, and dying before that could matter. Got a level up, that's nice. Now we're up to 36. Also means that the resurrection attempt on the Dark Horse did not take. And thankfully, after a very trying battle, we take down the 2 Menhir and Dark Horse battle. Go here. And here is the Inferno. Rather nice, but to stick to just damage. Its confusion attack, easily the worst of its abilities, as that can really turn this party on its head. That said, we managed to make it through as easily as one could hope. Double portal room, definitely going to be avoiding that like the plague, as it's a dead end and it's a double portal room. Fantastic areas to pick up experience and really memorable areas when you're partied up running online. That said, I don't think AI Piros, AI Mystral, and I will be kicking back a few cold ones and chuckling about these days. 2 Infernos here, and right away we're confused. And so is Piros. Managed to make it through. Okay, good news is we managed to get the one of the Infernos out of the way. Bad news, Piros and I are fighting each other to the back. Got ourselves back up and running, so that much is nice. And managed to just slow down the Piros to use his best recovery skills there, and now Operation Wonder Battle. Now we're confused yet again. Piros. Needed to get him off the recovery skills train so he didn't drain himself. Pretty sure that may have happened anyway, as we'll need those items on him later. But you could see the havoc caused by multiple Infernos. As soon as you're talking confusion on party members, it's just a matter of time till it all goes south. Let's have Mystral cast one more Ola Rat. Really lucky to get out of that. And if there's anything that's going to stop us before the boss, it's going to be confusion. Got a Headhunt Lord here, and that is yet another situation where we are looking at massive amounts of damage out of a single target. Fortunately, not if it misses. We once again take that battle pretty easily. Now, taking a look here, we've leveled up, Piros halfway to a level, and Mystral is leveled up. So the dungeon, every bit as rewarding as it is deadly. Picking up a lightning bolt in a fairly benign room, as well as a summon thunder. One more portal to go before the stairs. It's giving us a dark horse and a Headhunt Lord. Probably not our favorite things to see here, but all in all, it could be a lot worse. Big damage thrown all around, but the party does triumph. One Ola Rep from Mystral to get us all in perfect health, at least as far as the little green bars at the bottom of the screen are concerned. And we have made it to floor 5. Time to get those speed boosts at the ready. See what looks like the statue room. You have to believe that the boss is going to be on this floor. First portal here. Oh. Very bad news. As we've got some Arc Princes. I completely forgot these were things. They can resurrect, they can paralyze, And they're fire tolerant. So we've got to keep up with the, we've really got to keep up with the items here. And we're just going to go ahead and drain that Arc Prince. And get charmed. Oh, crap. Really need this charm to wear off like yesterday. Don't know how we lived through it, but we did. Completely forgot about the Arc Prince, not gonna lie. Not much we could do here as Mystral really low on everything. See the vampire bat just sort of sitting there from the first Arc Prince. Just kind of waiting for us to remember it exists. Take it down with like a big 7,000 point attack. We won lucky indeed. That was not a pleasant battle, shall we say. Now the good thing is Mystral does have water element spells. The bad news is we were so not in that space there. Picked up a Summon Thunder. Let's go ahead and loot this treasure room as well. See our 50th immature egg of the dungeon. Let's go ahead and pick that one up for good luck. Now if we die in the next room, you know those really aren't any good luck at all. Well, that sounds very much like an Arc Prince. Or the metallic ting of fire tolerance. One nice thing is the Arc Prince seems really fixated on paralyzing Mystral, so if we just keep curing that, if we keep popping antidotes, it doesn't seem to be doing too much else. Which is good, because when it hits, again, like a brick, it's amazingly strong. Probably because we're vastly underleveled. So that room above us at the very top there is going to be our boss battle, I would think. This has to be the statue room, and I would think that the reason they're putting it here is this is going to be one of those times the game sort of warps you out after. Statue's going to give us a segment art and a pair of rainbow cards. So the segment art, nice body armor, not gonna lie. What's the new scythe giving us? Level 24 Axle Pain and Game Tornado. What's Piros rocking right now? Overswing. Actually, that's far better. Okay, Piros wins this round. Nice thing is, we've only got one more combat before the boss battle. So, turns out I was really effing close to completing this last week, because that portal room up there is the one I died in my floor 5 run. So here we go, hoping no whammies. And I'm not hearing any Arc Prince tinging. I'm seeing 2 Headhunt Lords, so we're in for a bit of a battle. But nothing we can't do. One Headhunt Lord is down. Unfortunately, so is our Wave Master. Let's get her back up so she could at least reap the rewards of one of these suckers. And there we go. Just so you aren't all bored to death, we are going to go ahead and throw a Speed Charm on GAWGZ, and we're just gonna rip right through these empty rooms here. Got one chest to open. There we see our purple particle fog of doom. So this is a good chance to get everybody all set back up. I honestly have no idea how this battle is going to go for us. Again, I haven't made it this far. But hey, here goes nothing. If we win, it should reward as handsomely as a battle can. As this is a boss battle and it is a floor vastly higher than us. Okay, not vastly, but higher in the reachable range. Here comes the portal. And there is our enemy. It is the Abandoned Nightmare. Get Mystral slinging those Olareps. And Piros and GAWGZ just hacking away like nobody's business. We're looking for that Protect break. And if you're looking for those things that are uniquely .hack, that set this game apart from other games of its era and hell, just about anything you'll ever see, how about a data-corrupted teddy bear boss monster? Picking up a fire beast off the drain, and there is the Abandoned Nightmare in all of its glory. Just kicking our tail, and it is completely magic tolerant and earth element. So 100% the right plan for us with our current weapon setup to just hack away, and we down it. 330 experience. That was not a typo there. And yeah, there you go. Right after the battle, just still cutscene and teleport away. In comes Wise Man. Who's impressed? You could just feel the awe radiating off of him. As emotional as Wise Man gets. And in comes Balmung as well. We've got a wet blanket #1 alert here. Balmung says it seems the power of the bracelet has indeed passed on to a new bearer. Wise Man says if it is the will of the Chosen One, their abilities will be of great help to the hackers and the world. For now, Wise Man continues, I will need to keep close watch over them. And it seems they're about ready to gate out too. So a couple of people that could have very easily taken that boss out came in after we did the dirty work just to prove we could. Back to Carmina Gadalica we go, and that is a huge dungeon and a boss battle in the books for us. Someone is calling Piros. Mystral is wondering if their equipment is sufficient, and we have new mail. This seems like a perfect place to leave it for the week. This has been a grumpy old guy gaming, thanking you for watching, and reminding you there are solutions. If you're stuck on a problem, just look at it from a different angle. Change up your strategy. Take care. We'll see you around.